Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be playing a demo on the channel of Menace From The Deep. This was another very pleasant surprise for me, actually, among the Steam Next Fest demos that have been available in February 2024. It is, well, I'd describe it as a sort of roguelike, Lovecraftian-themed card battler, with like meta progression and Darkest Dungeon style battles. I liked it a lot. I thought it's really well done. It says it's the first playable build of the game. It seems to be a predominantly solo project. There is voice work. The dialogue is voiced, and it seemed I thought the voice acting's pretty good. In fact, yeah, I haven't got a lot more to say about it apart from let's just dive in and see for ourselves. The Innsmouth Museum.
So, here it is, the inside of the Innsmouth Museum. It looks enchanting, Mr. Mayor.
I'm glad to see you're impressed, Mr. Graham, and that you decided to visit Innsmouth after all. But, as you can see, the museum is currently going through challenging times. Due to a rotting roof in most of the halls, there's a lot of moisture. We had to remove the most valuable exhibits to protect them from mold.
It's a bit chilly in here, but don't worry. My foundation has restored buildings in worse condition. Dr. Krauss, how do you find the local exhibits? Aren't they treasures?
Oh, are you asking me? I'm thrilled! I can't wait to start my work here. I'll instruct my team to conduct an additional inventory.
Mr. Graham, the museum is on the brink of closure. I would even dare to compare this place to an old and ailing horse that's better off being put down to end its suffering. Most private collectors have far superior collections than what you can find here. Are you sure you're ready to take on its restoration and upkeep? It's madness.
I know what I'm doing. They've called me worse names, my friend. Give me some time, and your town will be known for more than just the cheapest brothels. Thank you for your time, Mr. Mayor. I won't keep you any longer. Dr. Kruger and I will explore the museum, and if his assessment is positive, my lawyer will deliver all the necessary documents to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Graham. You're the only patron who's shown interest in Innsmouth cultural heritage. I'm just not sure what you're expecting to find in this place, but that's your business now.
Brain, you're a terrific actor.
I'm sorry, Head. I thought we agreed that my nickname is Kruger, not Kraus.
Don't worry. I believe this museum building will be perfect for the moths.
What? What's happening? This building is about to collapse. Gosh!
Keep your composure. It's just a minor earthquake. These things happen in Innsmouth. I visited this town with my father when I was young.
As you say, Head. But what was that noise?
You need to get out of the laboratory more often, Brain. I'm sure it's just a ship's siren leaving Innsmouth Harbor. Gather your people and see what interesting exhibits the moths can find here.
Meanwhile, in Innsmouth Bay. So this is a little combat tutorial coming up. I'm going to skip over all this text and I'll just... I have played the demo, so I'll kind of talk through what's happening as it becomes relevant. So we have a hero character and an ally. We can only control the actions of the hero character. There are some cards we can apply to the ally character though. We have 4 energy. Each card comes with an energy cost in the top right there. Top left, beg your pardon. Enemies here, you can kind of see what they're planning to do. So this guy is planning to put some block on himself. This one also. This one's going to attack my hero character with a... It's going to apply a curse. Don't know where, oh, okay. Lotus is our ally is actually giving us 12 block as well. That's quite interesting. There's lots of other stuff at play at the moment, but for now, let's just get some cards playing. So we have double barrel shotgun, which can deal 6 damage to a chosen enemy twice. I think, from what I've seen, I think it can attack more than one target. So, you know, it might hit him for 6 and him for 6. It could hit him for 2 lots of 6. I think that's random. Monster's Menace. This deals 50% more damage to non-humans. I think these all count as human, though. Yeah, I think so. We got a 14, though. And an 8, so we can take one of these off the board. And as you do attacks in a row or defenses in a row, you can build up a combo here, and so you'll do subsequent card. So you play a card, it'll do, say, this 8 damage. I'm already at a combo 1. Not quite sure why. But, you know, say that does 8 damage, then I play this one, that would do 15 damage, and then if I did that one, it would do 8 damage 2 times. So that's kind of how the combo acts. It's quite good to do that. None of us need healing. Exhaust you can only play once per combat, so that'll go into like the discard pile for the encounter. But I think we can get rid of this guy, the stronger one. And now if I do... That's doing the 10 now, because we've got the 2 combo. There, so he's gone. I've got 2 left, so I could... I mean, I am going to play this, I think. Oh, it says chosen enemies. Sometimes it's random enemies. Okay. Well, let's get the one who's putting some block on first. He's only got 1 left. It'd be nice to be able to finish him off. But it looks like we can't. So I'm not going to play that because our ally is at full health. It's the enemy's turn. So he's done his block and he's going to put a curse on us. It's a vulnerability curse. I think that means that we take more damage from attacks now. He's cursing us as well. But I think we should be fine here. Because let's just lob in our attack everyone grenades. There we go. So he's gone. We only got 10 left and we got this card. So I think there's no benefit to dragging it out any longer. So we'll just do that. There's lots of other stuff with like consumables and relics and stuff, but we'll get to those gradually, I think.
There's something we need to discuss.
What happened? You look all dirty.
It's better to discuss matters in private. Brain, aren't you supposed to be dealing with test tubes in the basement or something?
Cease your bickering, gentlemen. We don't keep secrets from one another. Remember what the code states. Knowledge is light. Moths fly toward the light.
All right. Lotus and I visited the village, as per your orders. Many of the residents there are not in their right minds. They refused to talk to me. As night fell, we followed a group of fishermen dressed in rags who were heading towards the shore. They were mumbling something about the heart of the sea and carrying sacks.
So if anyone has read or seen any adaptations, and I think there was a game about Innsmouth as well. This seems to be following the plot of the Lovecraft story. Is it Shadow over Innsmouth? Because I remember there was the Heart of the Sea figured in that as well. So that's interesting. As for these guys, I gather that they're sort of part of a secret society called the Moths. He's the leader, he's called Head. Brain seems to be like the head of research or something, I guess, and Hand maybe a bit more of like a fieldwork enforcer type character, perhaps that implies. But anyway, seems like quite an interesting setup.
They boarded a boat and dropped those sacks near some sort of huge rock sticking out from the surface of the ocean. A thunderstorm began, and the fishermen returned to the village. Lotus and I decided to use the same boat to get a closer look at the rock. Suddenly, as we approached the boat, attackers emerged from nowhere. There were many more of them, and I can swear they were inhuman. We had to flee, and something very strange happened there. I'm certain it was some kind of cult ritual, but I have no idea who those attackers were.
Calm down, Hand. You did everything right. Don't jump to conclusions.
Gosh! Hand, why couldn't you have observed them more closely? What if they remember you?
He did everything right. Go get some rest. You've done a great job. Tomorrow morning, assemble a larger group from our society members and head back to the protrusion. Brain will also provide some of his people. For now, let's disperse and rest.
The next morning.
And now this is truly strange. The moon didn't disappear by morning. Why is it turned red-pink? I don't like this, Head.
I agree. My wise father has records of this in his journals. Let's wait for Hand and his team.
A few hours later.
Here's the rock the fishermen were talking about.
My people are already examining it. And it's not just a rock. It's a monolith. I can't say yet what the monolith was doing at the bottom of the ocean, but it's definitely not a simple rock. It's covered in symbols of an ancient language. But that's not the strangest part. Inside the monolith, we detected signs of a very powerful force, the nature of which I'll need to investigate further. And I can't wait to begin my research. Head, if this monolith holds any secrets, I will uncover them. I never tire of repeating, there are no unknowable things if you're willing to accept that the answer may be far more insane. I'm so excited. It's as if Christmas came early this year.
Go ahead, Brain. Do your magic. Now, regarding the moon. According to my father's journals, the bloody moon is a sign of a new era approaching. An era of a new order, and the coming of the Elder Gods.
I've already
Oops, sorry, I
heard this
didn't mean
from
to
a
skip
local. Though they may not be talkative, I can get anyone talking. The local claims to have seen amphibious people with bulging eyes and scales all over their bodies. He says they are messengers of the gods.
Please try to avoid using force whenever possible. You know I don't encourage it. So, this is no longer mere gossip or jokes. We stand on the brink of something great and incomprehensible. What's happening now, what everything is leading to, was one of my father's greatest fears. He hoped this day would never come. But I'm ready to face this battle. I won't shame the memory of my grandfather and father. We need to establish ourselves in Innsmouth and set up our headquarters here. Please go visit the mayor and inform him that the museum is already under restoration. But before that, we need new people. Volunteers who are eager to uncover the truth. New Moth's members.
Okay, so this is where it sort of starts proper. So we've got some construction resources. We can go down to build, and we're going to make a propaganda center, and this is going to unlock detective as a playable character. There are other things that we could build in the future. One random common card at the deck at the start of the journey. Plus 5 HP additionally at the beginning of a journey. And random common equipment at the start of the journey. We're going to see what is meant by journey now. We're going to start our journey. So there are obviously different heroes you can pick. The only one we have unlocked at the moment is the detective, whose ally is this dog, which is pretty cool. I quite like the name Jonathan Black, so I'm going to stick with that. And instead of like Darkest Dungeon, where you have a dungeon that you move through, we can actually sort of build our journey to the boss here. So it says we have 13 cards to play until the boss fight. So we have travel deck, which means that we have a deck of cards and we can lay them down to do certain things to reach the boss. At the moment, we could obtain a powerful relic or a powerful card. That seems like a good one. We've got a fuel cost. We have 15 fuel to reach the end. We will have opportunities to, hopefully have opportunities to fill it up. We should do. We can even look at the stuff in our combat deck, but it's all, it's fairly standard and we'll see it all loads. I'm going to get a relic first of all, I think. That'll probably help set us up for the journey. So do I want a relic or a higher value card? I think I'm going to get a relic because they can be pretty good. The lottery ticket is a 50% chance to get 200 gold. I did that once and I didn't get the gold, so we'll see what else we got. We can passively get an extra option to select when picking a new card. That could be good. Or after any enemy death, heal. Well, we're going to take that because opportunities for healing are fairly few and far between. So having that is early on, I think, will be really good. So we're going to have a fight next, because I don't think it makes sense to stop off at the motel. I think we only have a couple of motel cards in the deck. But we can go there and restore HP and other stuff, upgrade cards and so on. It's a good card, but it's a bit early to play it. So let's go and have a skirmish with beings from other worlds. Monster melee. There we go, we've got some monster foes now. So these guys have the status Brood, which means they deal additional damage for each ally with the Brood status. They're basically buffing each other right now, and if there was a larger group, they'd be doing even more so. What else? So we can see the relics up here. We have a crystal ball that allows us to immediately upgrade 3. I don't remember getting the opportunity to do that. Maybe after this fight, I don't know. We can do equipment, which does various things. We can also do consumables that are one-off things that we can buy or find. We also have an innate ability for heroes. Our last guy in the sort of combat tutorial, he could heal allies. This guy, he can give himself a card. For free in terms of action points, but we have a sort of persistent resource of, I think it's called inspiration. So we have 10 uses of this now. We do have the opportunity at places like the motel and so on to get more inspiration back. Or it's insight, I think, actually. It costs 1, so we've got 10 uses of this. So if we get in a bit of a scrape where, you know, we need to finish someone off, we don't have a combat card available, we can do that, get one in hand, and then carry on. In my last run, I actually had 4 energy. I had the relic I started with, which, you know, must be randomized. It gave me +1 energy, which was really good, so I'm going to notice not having that, I think. Here's our doggy. He has a regeneration thing, so he's going to heal a certain amount at the start of every turn. They're both targeting him early on, though, so he's going to get hit. A bit bad. I can... Yeah, so I'm going to do this, so it'll give me extra damage on my attacks. Can I highlight my hero to kind of show that? Seems not. But basically we'll be doing 3 more damage. So I was thinking, if we shoot... See, this is the one that does random damage. So if we do that... There we go. So he's hit them 1 each. I have a block card, but it's for me only. I am going to use it, because the block does... It halves between turns, any that you have left over after enemy attacks and so on. I don't know if it rounds up or rounds down, I'm interested to see, but it's to start next turn we'll either have 2 or 3 block already. I mean, I don't see any benefit to playing that. I normally would, but we have an energy left, so why don't we use this now, this flash ability. Let's bring it down here and we'll use it. It's given us a 2 AP card, which would be good. But I can't use it. So I'm going to do it again. There we go. So we've got a punch card this time, so why don't we punch the one who's slightly low on health. We're doing 8 damage now because of our combo. But yeah, we're going to end our turn there. So the poor little dog's going to take 10 damage now. Oh, and he's poisoned. 2 blocks, so it rounds down. It's good to know. I can do this so I can give myself dexterity as well, which reduces incoming damage by that number of points whenever we're attacked. So yeah, so we're taking less damage already, and we've got some block. I've only got 1 card now, so I think I'll just do a punch just to get some damage on. There we go. That's pretty much all I can do. So he's putting some block on. Yeah. So we've still got a little bit of block left, not much. We're not actually being attacked this round, they're focusing on the dog again, but the dog's going to block. He's going to shield up. We can get a free card, so I think that's worth doing. I'm probably not going to do that. Who's attacking? That one's attacking, so I might apply the weakness to him, so he should end up doing 3. There we go. There's not much point punching him, because I'll only be doing damage to the shields, so I guess I'll do that. I'll probably use a bit more insight, because I really want an attack. I've got 2 mana left. 2 vulnerability. What's the dog doing? He's shielding up, so... I'll do that. I might as well give myself the block, because it means I'll still have some turn after. Now you might notice little blue pips appearing at the top of the card, and basically as you use cards in your deck, they can work towards getting upgraded. So when that bar is filled after 4 uses, we'll get the opportunity to upgrade the card, which is pretty cool. Well, I'm going to heal at this point because the dog's getting a little low. I don't know. I didn't lose the dog in the first round. I don't know if it's a permanent loss. If you do, I hope not. But I think we're going to use to. So we'll get rid of his block with that, and then we'll chuck this in. So we got rid of him, and the dog's going to attack him, so that should be combat over. We'll heal on him. Not too bad. So we can... This is a consumable, so we can deal 20 to a chosen enemy. That's a one-use item as a consumable. And I get a new card choice. I quite like... I think I like the pistol shot. That's quite a nice amount of damage, and we can upgrade it. There we go. So now we have the opportunity to refuel. Again, I don't really want to do that because it's just a little bit early to do that. So I'm going to do another monster battle, I guess. There we go. There's more of them now, so they're going to be buffing each other even more. Let's get a free card. So what they're doing, they're attacking me. And 2 are shielding up. Well, I want to do that. And I've got one more. I probably should block. So I'll do that, then I'll lob in a grenade. So you can see there the block combo bonus as well. So if I was to play a second block card, it would have done a little +1 bonus on the amount of block I received. I think the dog's attacking the middle one on this round. There he goes. So another mechanic. You may have seen when I got hit there, this little purple angry face came up. That's my rage bar. And when the rage bar fills, we can do plus 50% damage on our attacks. It doesn't persist between fights though, as far as I could see. So what's happening? We're getting 2 hits this time, so I think we need to block again. Free heal on the dog, so we'll definitely do that. We can play all of these, so let's block. Let's see, we'll punch the one who doesn't have shields up. Use another insight, because I don't really want to exhaust that card, because they've got shields up anyway. Apply weakness. Well, he's attacking the dog, so I might put the weakness on him. Oh, okay, fine, we'll use this, we'll see what happens. Oh, we hit the right one twice and killed him. Okay, worth doing. And we healed then, you may have seen, because of the kill. That also means the dog's not going to take damage. I'll take a bit here. So pretty put poison on me? Yeah, not ideal. Let's gain some attack power. I think that's what that is. What's happening? They're attacking the dog, but I can't give shield to the dog. Don't know if it's worth doing the vulnerability. I'm going to put that on myself. I guess we will do the vulnerability. And we'll punch. Oh, it's doing 12 damage. I mean, that's not insignificant, is it? Here we go. Yeah, poor little dog's going to take a little bit of damage here. Just got the poison. So what are they doing? They're both shielding up, so I think we're free to pretty much just come in and kill this one, I think. Especially with the combo damage we're doing. And I'll just block. dog a turn to heal up. Okay, so 22 damage effectively, so we can use Pistol Tail. We'll do the free heal. I think that is attack damage. I don't really know. So this should do 11 now. Oh, plus. Oh, okay. Just doing 7 extra damage. Why is that? Not entirely sure, but it's a good amount of damage. I probably should have put the vulnerability on as well. And the dog's going to attack him. It's going to be game over, but let's play the card. And when I say game over, I mean game over for them. We're going to win the fight. There we go. That little passive heal thing we've got early on is really nice, actually. Get 5 cards, consumable, not bad. And we can get... Ooh, Human's Menace. Deals 3 heart to a chosen enemy, but it does more damage to humans. So that would do... probably rounds down. So, but it's a free, like, 4 damage to a human enemy. 4 or 5, perhaps. I guess that stacks with the combo bonus as well. Deals 2 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, and this does more enemy damage to non-humans. Well, I'll take that then. That's pretty good. So, again, I think it's a bit too early for fuel or rest. So let's go and do Unknown Adventure. Oh, looks like we found a fight. Okay. So what have they done? A lot of them are attacking me. So I guess we should block. Let's get a card first. 6 to all enemies, that sounds pretty good. I probably should block some of that damage as well. So let's do that. Lob the grenade in. Oh, 3 of them dodged it. That's not good. It's not very good at all. No, alright. We'll carry on. Okay, well I think putting vulnerability on all enemies is probably a good idea. God, I'm taking a heavy hit, so I'm going to have to block some of that again. And then I guess I'll attack one of the ones that's attacking me, or the dog. Do I use my throwing knife? I might do. Who's that? He's doing some damage, so I can actually kill him with this. There we go. What's the dog doing? Shielding up. So we only took 2 damage there with the shield. Now they're cursing me and attacking the dog this time. Well, free heal on the dog. Let's do that. I'm not going to play that. Let's get rid of you. Let's do the shotgun. Okay. What's the dog doing? He's attacking him for 7. We could use another insight. Maybe we'll get just a punch card or something. Apply 1 weakness to an enemy. We'll do it to him, so he's doing less damage. I don't really want to use more insight, so I'll just move that. Okay, so he's attacking me for quite a lot, but I think we can... Let's get a free card first. Alright, do that. I'll do mini bombs. I'll do this first as well. Yeah, I kind of hope the others might go on him after he was dead. He's shielding up, so I don't need to play this card, but it will persist. So half of it will persist for next turn. So. Healing up. So the dog's doing 9 damage, so he's... We can do 8 to him. That would be good. Let's heal the dog first. A couple of punches, and then the dog's attack should do it, I think. Oh well, I did 10 that time. Not sure why. We got some equipment though. We passively get 1 visibility. I'm not sure what visibility does, I must admit. But let's get a new card. I'm not quite sure. Character with this status becomes a preferred target for enemies' attacks. I'm just going to take the bomb again, I think. Now, we can upgrade some cards now, as we've seen, and you can do all of these. So, upgrade the punch, now does an extra damage. Likewise. We could do, so it's extra block, or to a hero or an ally. I'm actually going to take ally, because our dog is getting targeted a lot. More healing. Get an extra card. Yeah, so that's 2 now. That's pretty good. Apply 2 invulnerability to all enemies and gain 2 block. Yeah, pretty good rewards. So we've got a brawl with the locals or a hotel. I'm going to do the hotel now, and I might use it to regain insight because you get 5, so I'd be back to full on that. Okay, a couple of fights. I still think it's a bit early to be refueling, so let's do a fisherman fight. Okay, well, we can start off by healing the dog. I'm going to get attacked, so we can play all these cards. So let's butt myself up there, take a bit more block, and lob in some bombs. Two vulnerability to all enemies and gain block. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's get a couple more cards. So who's hitting me for 6? This dude. So I might apply weakness to him. We probably should. That's going to be all my stuff then, isn't it? If I could kill this guy. Take a couple of points of damage, but it won't be too bad. I evaded it. Ugh. Okay. Take a bit of damage on this one. I mean, he's going to be dead on his turn anyway, but it's not before he's done the damage to us, unfortunately. Yeah, if I get another motel card, I'll probably do it immediately and do a bit of healing, I think. What are they doing? They're not really attacking. One's shielding and one's putting a curse on. Okay, a chance to kill him with this potentially. Yes, okay. What's he doing? He's just shielding up. So why don't we put some... I'm going to put some on the dog. He's actually shielding himself as well. Lots of shield on the dog. Good look after the dog. Right, so he's got 16 now. I assume the dog's attacking. He is for 5. Yeah, I can't heal myself with this, unfortunately. This should be a kill, right? I can't do that, but the dog is attacking, so that should be it. There we go. So we get the beginning of each battle, apply 3 fearless to a hero. I don't really know what fearless does either, but sure. So what have we got? Another heal, only for the ally, or 6 block and a card. I'll probably take that one. A couple of card upgrades, so yeah, up to 7 damage on that. So we've got a choice here. We could either go for extra damage or less damage, but hitting all enemies. And I think I'm going to take that one. Okay. I'm going to do the refuel and hope... Oh, it's got a fight underneath. We'll be doing another fight regardless, but I guess we'll refuel. Sure. Okay, we encounter with a character or event. This one will give us a merchant after. Might leave the merchant for a bit, or elite foe fight. Let's do this one, and then we'll do the encounter afterwards. What does that fearless do? Character is immune to attack on its sanity. Decreases after sanity attack. Okay, that's another thing. You have a sanity bar here, this 15. We haven't had any sanity attacks yet. But when that gets to 0, you're dead. Just as much as you are if you run out of health. So that little fearless thing we got at the beginning is pretty good, actually. Little dog's getting hit. But he will mitigate 6 of that through shield, so actually that's not too bad. What we could do, I mean, the grenade is good. These guys seem to dodge it is the only thing. Let's do this. Ah, yes, I was hoping for this one. If we do vulnerable on them, and then we'll chuck this in. 1 evaded. That's a bit better. I guess I'll leave it there. Stacking vulnerability on me. Okay, they've still got vulnerables. That's good. So I'm going to do the double barrel blast. I probably should put some block on this turn as well. Let's do this first and see if there's any enemies we can finish off afterwards. Okay, he evaded, but we've got a couple here that we could finish off. This one's doing quite a lot of damage to me. Oh, but the dog's attacking him, so he'll be dead. This guy's shielding. This guy is going to attack me. So, I'll try and get rid of him. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's attacking the dog. So, we can actually kill him. Thanks to the vulnerable and the combo. There we go. So, I shouldn't take any damage now, because the dog will get him. Like so. I'll use this one because it's closer to being upgraded. There we go. So we have, at the end of each elite foe fight, get an extra option to select when picking your relic. I mean, I'll take that for now. You can get rid of these if you get new ones that you prefer, though. Might take another pistol shot. They're good damage, and they're only 1 cost. Upgrade my grenade. There we go, so another extra damage to all enemies. Pretty good. So, who had the merchant card after? This guy. I think I'm going to do this encounter card first. Lighthouse troubles. While passing by an old lighthouse through thick fog, its keeper rushes towards you. It's a weathered old man claiming that the lighthouse has gone dark because the lantern oil has run out. If you don't take immediate action, ships might run aground. He asks you to go inside and maintain the fire with wood until he returns with fuel. Alright, let's agree. You agree to help. After a short while, the keeper indeed returns, but not by himself, accompanied by a group of stern locals. Prepare for a battle. Okay. Oh, there's only 2 of them. So what can we do? We'll take this. Guess I'll get another card. Okay, well that's good. So let's do both of these. So I guess we'll start off with this. He evaded, so that was rubbish. We'll put some more damage on him. Well, I wouldn't mind upgrading the block card, so I'll probably use that. He's not dead, so let's do that. So now the dog will kill him. He's just blocking. So let's put this on to upgrade that block card, and I'll chuck in the bombs. Oh, he evaded. Well, we got rid of him anyway. Now the dog's just blocking. Okay, so he's cursing me by the look of it. The dog's hitting him. I could do 20 damage. Okay, well let's... well, first things first, let's heal the dog. Oh, back to full. What have I got? Apply a weakness. He's not really doing anything like that. But it would upgrade the card, so we'll do it anyway. Play all these, so I'll do the block. Shoot. Punch. It should be over relatively soon. I'm going to play that because we can get towards upgrading that card. I guess this one, because we've got a pip in that already. There we go. So we can upgrade, get a new card. I think that one's pretty good. I'll take that. So we can get an extra block or do it on an ally. I'm going to do ally again. I like to be able to protect the dog if I can. Likewise. So what? I don't know what that is. I think it's extra damage. I'm not really sure. It doesn't have a tooltip or anything. Apply 2 weakness to a chosen enemy or 2 weakness to all enemies. For free. Oh no, that is a cost though. I'll do it on a chosen enemy because you can sort of pick which one's doing the most damage then, can't you? So 263. Let's do another scuffle, get a bit more cash in, and then we'll go to the merchant. Okay, so what they're doing. One of them's attacking me, so I'll gain some block there. Do one on the dog. Let's use the shotgun. What are they doing? I'm not quite sure what the dog... I don't know what he's going to be doing. They're both blocking, so what could we do? Let's take down this one. Probably use this one. Apply weakness to an enemy. I mean, we might as well, because it will, get that card leveled up a bit more. Both getting attacked now. Don't need to use this, but it will help upgrade the cards, so why not? I'll take a card. Ooh, yeah, why don't we do vulnerability? And we'll throw in some bombs. Not hoping we'd hit him, but never mind. Oh, the dog's going to kill him anyway. Couple of pistol shots, but let's do the smoke break as well. Work towards leveling it. I'll do the mini bombs as well. Another bit on that upgrade path. And this should upgrade the pistol shots, so that's good. Another one of these, so we won't worry about that too much. Actually going to reject those cards. I've got them already. And I don't want to sort of... You know, I'll keep using the ones that are nearly upgraded. So 10 to a chosen enemy, or exhaust, which means we'd only be able to play it once in a fight. Deal 12 to a chosen enemy. Well, I mean, we'll go with that one. Just reuse it. What have we got here? So 9 damage basically, or 8 damage? You're attacking more targets. I think I'd rather do the more damage. Okay, so 287. We'll visit a merchant then. There's another motel under this guy. We might need that before the boss fight, so I'll keep that possible.
Well. Look who's here.
I think I worked out what this is. I think this is to see what cards are under the stacks. Well, we've already got that. Passively get 1 travel deck. It might be good in the full game, but for this it would not really do anything. Each scuff will get a consumable. After every 5 block, deal 10 damage to a random enemy. Maybe. Immediately get 5 wood. Well, that's good for the metagame. But for us in this upcoming battle... After an enemy was hurt, apply 1 poison to specific enemies. That could be quite good. So we're going to do the scuffle, then we'll do motel, and then we'll have the boss fight. Okay, what's he doing? They're both just blocking, aren't they? But the dogs are going to attack him. So... yeah, I mean, I'll just do these. They evaded it. Evade this. The dog's not going to kill him, but let's... we use both these cards because we might... It's doubtful we'll be able to level it up, but you never know. Alright, I'll block. Done a pretty good job of keeping the dog alive, I think. So he's got 10 health, basically. So we'll use the heal. Let's get 3 cards. I feel like grenade and then a pistol shot to finish off whoever's still standing. What's this guy do? Okay, they're both doing the same thing, so let's kill him. You made my dog vulnerable. Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. I can already see that we can do it. Let's use this. I'm going to use this because then we can level it up, actually. And between me and the dog, this should be a kill. I'm going to reject those. Again, we're coming into the final fight, and just having upgraded cards is more valuable, I think. So an extra dexterity, sure. A bit more damage, always welcome. mean, our health isn't too bad, but let's stop by the motel, because we could upgrade cards potentially or something like that. I've got max insight, so that's good. Don't need that. Consumable, meh. Upgrade 2 cards or heal. I mean, I'm only 4 points off maximum, so I think, in fact, I'm going to upgrade a couple of cards. Yeah, get an extra... Oh, we can go all the way to 3 cards on that. That's good. Yeah, because it's going to be a single enemy that we're fighting, I think. I don't know if it's the same boss as the one I faced on my round. I guess we will see. It looks like it, yeah. Nyarlathotep, or whatever his name is. Nyarlathotep, yeah. Okay, well, let's do this. Guess I'll take the block, because he's hitting me pretty hard. Just punchy. There you go. So yeah, it was a damage bonus, that thing, but only on 1 hit, not for the whole turn. Thanks, dog. Could have attacked him. Never mind. What's he doing now? He's shielding, I think. Well, I think vulnerability's a good bet. Do a couple of these. It's got a little attack in as well. Okay, wish we had this card next time. Dog's going to take a bit. I think we'll put one of these blocks on the dog. I think he's blocking himself as well, so actually he's only going to be taking 4 damage from that. I guess, because I use this and I won't have the... Let's use this. Shield at least. Might use my insight. There we go, that's better. Let's pop that on. Bad, getting him down. So this is the first time we've seen this. He's going to do a scary attack, which is going to damage our sanity, but actually we've got pretty high meter in that, so not overly worried, I must say. So we'll shoot. Shoot. I'll use an insight. Tracking the bombs. He's down to nearly 30% health. That's pretty good. Dog's taking quite a lot of poison damage, unfortunately. That fearless triggered, and that means we didn't actually take the damage. And I don't think the dog has a sanity meter, so that's fine. Let's take 3 cards. Why don't we take 3 more cards? Ooh, so what have we got? What's he doing first of all? I think we should apply the weakness. That's free anyway, so that's good. The bombs will be good. But we should probably put the vulnerability on first. Now use these. He's only got 26 left. But I think we go in with a punch then. I think the dog will be fine. But we'll heal him anyway. Right, well, let's punch this monster to death, shall we? Or bombs. We haven't actually used this low kick card. I'm going to use that. Blah, there we go. Now we get to pick a relic. Beginning of each battle, heal 5. I mean, that is really good. Ooh, beginning of each hero turn, draw an extra card. I'm going to take the healing. But it's going to be, it's by the by, because, well, you'll see. That's good. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I'll take that. I'll take another one of those. Didn't even use the last one. Fine. Trade. Ooh, 3 vulnerability to all enemies and gain 6. That's a really nice one, that. Sorry, friend, but for now it's a no-go. The time has not come yet. Ha ha ha. The character progress ends here in the demo version. Don't worry, you've done everything as best you could. It's just the end of the character's journey, not the end of the demo. Later that day.
Head, it's good that you're here. We haven't been able to decipher the inscriptions yet. The ancient language specialist insists that these symbols don't resemble any known language. It's a dead language older than Sumerian. That's not all. We were fortunate to discover something very peculiar. Something inside the monolith emits low-frequency pulses in a binary rhythm. The nature of these pulses is completely incomprehensible to us.
Later that day.
Bad news, sir. The new recruit didn't return on time. I sent a search party to assist him. Unfortunately, when the search party found him, it was too late. He was already lifeless. We brought his body here to honor his contribution to our cause and bid him farewell with honors.
Poor soul. After death, his face froze in an inhumane grimace from the horrors he witnessed on his journey. Good folks, please prepare a pyre for the cremation of the unfortunate.
What's happening?
Take cover.
Is it over? I think we have nothing more to fear. I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at the face of the deceased. It's no longer distorted by an inhuman grimace. Perhaps, crazy as it may sound, the monolith absorbed all the horror he experienced.
Brain, your hypothesis is not crazy at all. My father wrote about it in his journals. This artifact consumes the fear and dreadful pain experienced by humans. In return, it provides immense power that can be harnessed. Didn't you just witness that?
Head, we need to study it in more detail before using it. We don't fully understand what we're dealing with.
Brain, look outside at the blood moon. Isn't that a sign? What if the monolith is our only salvation from the cosmic threat looming over this doomed town? What if we have to fight the elders? Fight the very gods? Gods whose mere thought drives the most experienced members of our secret society insane.
You can count on me. I'm with you to the end.
There we go, some more meta progression here. We've exceeded the level, so we would get to choose from... Oh no, it's just saying these cards will sort of turn up in the rotation. So gain 14 shield, that's pretty good. Apply 2 vulnerability to all enemies, that's good. I think we had that anyway. There we go, that's the demo. Which, as I said, I think I really enjoy this. It's sort of the sort of thing I get a lot of enjoyment from. I mean, I like Darkest Dungeon. I never finished Darkest Dungeon. It got a bit too difficult for me as you were sort of moving into the higher levels, and I never did finish it. But I enjoyed it playing at the lower levels. I mean, that kind of meta progression as well is something I just really enjoy. You know, each run you're kind of building towards something greater. And I could see myself playing this on the channel. So, you know, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like as well. And, you know, also let me know your thoughts on the game as we've just seen it. And, yeah, if you've enjoyed it, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. And if you haven't already done so, if you could subscribe to the channel too, that would be equally amazing, if not more amazing. But yeah, that's it for this time. But thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you elsewhere on the channel. Bye for now.